Hey guys, BreakWizard59 here, and today I'm coming at you with another LEGO review. And this is my modified version of the Imperial Shuttle from set number 7264, the Imperial Inspection. And so the shuttle in that set wasn't the best. There were a few cons to that set, so I did decide to remodel it a bit and make it my own version. And so, I mean, in terms of changes, it's most of it is minor detailing. But anyways, we'll start off here in the front of the shuttle here. So we'll just zoom in a bit here and move down right here. And so this is our front part of the shuttle where we'd have our pilots. And so first off here, what I did was I did add these two tiles to each side because it was not looking the best. Here's I'll actually quickly show you. I actually have the box, so it's tough to see, but there you could see right there it was showing some studs, and that didn't look too great. So I did decide to add those tiles, and then that's all that is changed. And I actually also added this tile on top. But other than that, it's exactly the same in terms of detailing. And then when you remove the roof, I actually made it such that you could have two figures sit in the shuttle instead of one. And I actually got that idea from the Imperial Shuttle Tidarium. And so I think this looks nice here. You could see you have the controls here, and there is a spot for a second figure to sit. And I mean, it looks fine. It's a little cramped, but for now, I think it's pretty good. And the roof does go right back on, like so. And actually, we'll now just draw down the wings. And actually, before we move on there, this area here actually has some cracks showing, and I'm not too fond of that. But the actual function is that the cockpit can move up like that, and so I couldn't put any other pieces in there because that wouldn't allow that function to happen. So I just wanted to let you know about that. And then we'll actually move here onto our wings, and the wings were pretty bland here. As I'll actually show you the box picture here. So the wing you can see here is basically just the plates. There is nothing else on the wing. So I did add a few tiles all around here, and I think that looks nice. It gives it a bit more of a detail styled look. And of course I did the same with our other side's wing right here. You can see I added a few of the tiles there. And actually we'll move here now. So this area here, again, not much has been done, except for that I did add a few tiles over here as well as up here. And I mean, that's pretty much it. And then I did add a couple tiles here in the front, because I wanted to give it more of a sleek type of look like how it is with the other Imperial shuttles. And I did the same on the other side. Alright, so here we have the back of the shuttle. And so I didn't really do anything in terms of like detailing, and these two I'm not too fond of, but for now I left them how they are. Then I actually also added this small piece here to the back of the wing. And so over here, as you know, we have a feature in which you usually pull this flap down, and that would access this panel here where you could access your minifigures. But again, I didn't like that feature, so actually what I did here is I'll zoom out here. But basically, for more accessibility, so of course you can pull this down and you can already see something inside, but you can actually just remove this entire piece off. And just again, zooming in here just to show you, it's basically placed upon these tiles, and the only way it's connected is with these two studs right there and this piece, like so. And again, it comes off really simple, but at the same time it does stay on. And so here we have our inside, and it's a bit dark, but here we'll just take these two stormtroopers out of the way. And actually, same with our officer. And so here is the inside. So you can see here we do have one and two spots for people, or for troopers to sit, and then one over here. And at first I wanted to put more spots, but the size of the actual vehicle, it's tough to. Actually, at first I was gonna not have any computer panel here, but then it just didn't look too good when you had just 4 or 2 seats like this and this, because it just it was too like cramped. So I just decided to add the 3 seats. So again, 2 seats here, 1 seat here, and you can see there we have a bit of a control panel there as well for our Imperial officer. And then here I actually put a small gun rack, as you can see there, which fits the 2 blasters for our Imperial officers. So this basically just gets accessibility, or more accessibility, to our interior. And so I'll actually just place back the roof here and close that up. And yeah, and actually now for our final feature is basically landing gear. And so before we actually move on to the landing gear, I just want to show you this quick thing. So before, you basically had 3 of these kind of like table styled pieces as your landing gear, and so you couldn't like retract the landing gear. It would be there all the time, and so that really bugged me, so I did change that up. And actually, no, this is going to be a bit tough, so I'll actually lay it on its side here and just move the camera back up, and this gives a view of our back. And so basically what I did was I used these styled like clip pieces, which can also retract, which is very good in terms of accessibility. And then of course when you want them down, you just pull them down here, and they do stay on pretty well, like so. And then also for more stability, I put one of these type of pieces as well. And that's going to do it for the review of my customized Imperial Shuttle. It's I'd like to thank everyone for watching this video, and definitely give this video a thumbs up, and stay tuned for more LEGO Star Wars reviews, as well as do not forget to subscribe for more. And if you have any suggestions on what else you would like to see on this, if there's any other modifications that might be needed, you can put that down in the comments. But that's going to do it for this review. So this is BrokeWizard59, and I'll see you guys next time.